Trey, do you get that hat for free or do you have to pay for it?
I feel like me and Bryce's relationship pretty good. You know what I'm saying? I found it in my locker room one day, so shout out to him.
Does he wear a Trey Williams hat?
I don't. Trey Williams doesn't have a hat. You know what I'm saying? I'm not this big time, but you feel me? Hopefully I can when I get a little bit older.
There's a gap in the market there with the Trey Williams hat idea. All right, we're ready to take some more questions for Trey. If you do have one, go ahead and just get my attention. It is on wheels. On your left there, Anthony.
Obviously, you guys were put in a lot of sudden change situations late in that game and came up big. And what do you think was the key to that?
Just our mindset. I feel like as a defense, every week we just prepare for whatever situation we're put into. I think that's what good defenses and great defenses do. Just defend the blade of grass wherever they spot the ball. They don't move from there.
And on the left, Alejandro.
To hold a team to under 100 rushing yards, I think it was 60 for Northwestern. What does that feel like as a defensive line?
Oh, it's good. That's something we pride ourselves on here. We say run wall, run wall, run wall. So anytime we could keep them to low numbers in the rushing yards, especially guys like me get happy. You know, Derek and TJ and Cam and Aldam, they get happy with the sack totals. How many rushing yards do they have? That's my pride and joy every single week. So, this weekend I was especially happy. I was ecstatic. So, yeah.
Go over to your right in the back there, Sam.
There was a lot of talk about Northwestern's offensive line going into this game, their experience, stuff like that. Did that translate on the field? Was it as they said it was?
Yeah, they were a solid group up front. They worked well together. It was a close game. Yeah, I think they were a really good group overall. They have a lot of good players.
Is there stuff you can take from that and moving forward, stuff that you've picked up on?
Yeah. Well, really just that when we play how we're supposed to play, that teams are going to run for 60 rushing yards. So just playing how we need to play and how Michigan football plays the run is what we need to do.
You're right in the front here, Andrew.
Ohio State's in 2 weeks. Maryland has lost 6 in a row. Are you peeking ahead at all?
Do you want us to get beat on Saturday? There's no peeking ahead. We stick one game at a time. Maryland's a very, very, very dangerous 4-6 team. Let's be clear. Their record does not reflect how good of a football team they are. So no, we cannot take them lightly, especially if we want to get to where we want to go.
One more on the right here, Austin.
Maryland just came out with a statement that Coach Loxley is coming back. Is that the kind of thing that can make a difference for a team that's been struggling? Would you expect them to maybe play a little more loose and free after that?
I mean, they really don't have anything to lose. I mean, they have 2 games left too. I mean, they're bowl eligibility. So, I mean, that's a lot to play for. So, I mean, I expect them to come hard. And it's Michigan. Like, we get everybody's best shot every Saturday. So I wouldn't expect anything less from them.
Go back to the left, Alejandro.
You've been part of programs that have been competing for college football playoff berths and have had their goals in front of them late in the season. What is the key to succeeding in the last couple of weeks of the year?
Being consistent, not trying to have any superheroes. We got to where we are right now because everybody is doing their 111th and everybody's doing their job. Like, now does not call for somebody to be like super heroic and courageous and all this other stuff. We just got to be us and do what we have to do, and we should be all right.
Back to Ryan here in the front.
You mentioned how you guys are stressing not looking past Maryland. I guess how does the coaching staff relay that to you guys so you understand that? How have they done that?
Just telling us, like, guys, like, we played 3 games in this last stretch after coming off the bye. We played 3 teams, and all 3 of these teams can beat you. Like, if you like, and we saw that on Saturday. Like, we almost lost, but good teams find a way to get back and finish out on top. But yeah, no, you can lose any of these games if you don't prepare right and do what you have to do. So that's kind of like how they've been relaying the message to us.
What would you say the strength of this Michigan team is then with 2 games remaining?
I think that honestly, the strength of us isn't even something like on the field for real. Like for me personally, I feel like the strength of this team is like the camaraderie, like nobody, like none of you guys see, and like just how close of a team we are. And like we do everything together. Like it's not like a me first locker room. It's a us. So yeah, that's what I would say our biggest strength is together. Just like how connected we are.
When did you start to feel that and notice that this season?
Honestly, I noticed that after USC, how connected we are. Cause like a lot of teams, what happens to them happened like whatever happened to us at USC. A lot of teams after that, they start losing 3, 4, 5 games in a row. And like we told like after that game, we were like, that's not happening. This is not gonna be us no more. And so that's why I feel like that.
All right, last question for Trey so we can get to his workout. He's back on the right, Angelique.
You mentioned Maryland and dangerous 4-16. What makes the Terps dangerous?
They have a really good young quarterback. They have, Maryland always has skill position receivers. From what I've heard from, people at home, they have a pretty solid defense, some good defensive backs and stuff. But, they're just a solid team, and Maryland always has talent. Like, the DMV area as a whole has a lot of great talent. So, that's what presents the greatest challenge, especially the young quarterback. Being from that area, I've heard a lot about him. So, yeah.
Real quick, I mean, you mentioned not peaking, but you guys have signs everywhere. What are you doing today to beat Ohio State? How does that work? You see that sign all the time, but you can't peak.
So like, I'm gonna break it down. It might be different for everybody, but this is how I view it. So it's like, all right, I'm getting an extra set in. I'm getting an extra this in. I'm eating less bad food this day, just to get to that. So it's like just preparation for it, but like that preparation for them is also preparation for everybody else as well. So that's how I view it.